Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist of the Roses Gemini playthrough using Bakura's deck. So what we did last time, we came up here, beat Pegasus, we went through Weevil, we did Rex, we did Necromancer. We're gonna also do Keith, just get rid of all of these opponents with Wasteland terrains. Basically getting through all of the basically hardest opponents. And once we're done with that, we are probably going to have a pretty smooth time getting through the majority of the rest of this game. I say that and then I draw like this. I need to draw a Fiend. Not liking this. Okay, that's okay. Well, I drew the Fiend. It doesn't matter. This deck is never going to run low on summoning power. There isn't a single card in it that's over a 3-star. I love this game's AI. It's just terrible. Oh. I did that wrong. I meant to play a Curse Breaker somewhere. Oh well. This'll work. Hopefully I can draw some equips. Unfortunately, I'm not going to draw 2 cards. I only draw 1 here. Okay, let's see if Curse Breaker helps, and then I'm gonna put a Nuzzler on my card and then kill whatever. Okay, Keith. You can only play so badly. I say that, and then he plays worse. Oh, and that was a blast. That's a blast here. Nice. We just have too many plants in our hands, so we'll do this to get rid of one. What? Why are you going that way, sir? Oh, you just wanted to get your Metal Dragon Curse Breakered instead of your Mechanical Chaser. Sure, Magic Drain me. It doesn't matter. Hey, I'm gonna slow this thing down over... Oh, actually, just do this. Just get rid of the problem. Dark Plant's like our only removal in this deck, but might as well. I'm guessing I'm just gonna go to the right with my leader and then try to go up. This field is very awkward to play around, but we should be okay. I mean, I think we've already won. At this point, it's just going to be baiting one more creature into an attack and watching him lose the game. We have 6,000 life points, so, like, there's almost nothing that can kill us. The biggest problem now is barrel dragons. Play a little Griggle for him to attack, hopefully. And he did. And his barrel dragon killed his card. Excellent. Barrel dragon's horrendous. Okay, all of those are monsters. That is excellent for me. Deal the old 100 damage. Move up and face up defense monster eye. That'll work. Oh hey, you should attack with that too, and that'll lose him the game. Now that we'll be done with all of this wasteland terrain, we can actually start playing more aggressively. Since we're not just losing 500 points on all of our rose vectors. That looks like that was a monster behind this, so game over. Our deck has removal in Dark Plant, it has finality in Pugum, and our leader power. The only thing we don't really have is immunity to spell and traps, but against the AI you don't really need that. I don't know why I'm going for triples. I have every card on the save now, so it's not really useful. I'm sure I have some save somewhere on some drive that has everything, I think, but just making a new one was easy enough. We'll just go get rid of Darkness Ruler here real quick. Finally, a field that actually has a little bit of, you know, forest on it for us, but it's out of the way enough that we pretty much can't use it. This is gonna just make things so much easier to know what's a monster and what's not. Oh, I should have probably gone over Keith's leader powers. They're level cost reduction by 2 and increased movement by 2 for the leader, and increased movement for all of the machines. Machines have an absolutely amazing leader set, power set, because you can play super aggressively and win super hard. With them, so and then Reaper of the Cards, extended support range, so 5x5 area, does the following to increase strength by 500 because it's level 5, and movement boost, so all fiends are increased by 500 points, attack and defense factor, and they move 2 spaces, all in that 5x5. Not very important on a Yami terrain, so like giving that to the AI doesn't matter too much, but it's a really strong ability, so I'm just making this a 3500, so it's basically impossible for him to get over it outside of his leader range without equips. The best his deck can do is a Zoa at 3100, so with a fusion he can do a Zera, which would be 33. Just give him a little curse breaker to chew on if he wants it. The life point recovery that we have is actually super dangerous because if your opponent plays bad reaction to Samashi, you just kind of lose the game. Oh. That's a monster eye, sir. Oh, buddy. Yeah, not great. If there was some way to teach the AI to not do that right there, that would be great. I don't need anything. Okay. I want, all of you to just know that, any time that you can't get a 3 in a row, I want you to look at that and, basically cry, because, that's just sadness. All the times that I've wanted a 3 in a row, and then I just get one like that. Sad. Also, I'm planning, I believe, this weekend coming up. I'm gonna plan to do a stream. I'll put a... see what I can do to make YouTube put a note about it out and schedule the video, or schedule the stream. I'm gonna plan to stream, I think, this Saturday? That's what I'm planning on at this point. My schedule has finally calmed down a little bit. My life has finally decided that I can have a couple days off. It's been a busy start to the year, and I don't think it's going to get any simpler coming up because I'm probably going to be buying a house and some other stuff soon, so it's going to be a crazy year. As usual, I'm just kind of, like, equipping up one creature. He needs 2 equips to get over, or she needs 2 equips to get over this thing. Fusion into 2 equips probably is her best bet, and... oh hey, that's a dragon. You saw me get rid of a Cocoon of Evolution earlier because there were 3 of them. I don't need to have 3 of those in my hand. Might as well go over her at this point. It's similar to machines, increased movement and level cost reduction. All 7-star plus dragons reduce cost by 2. So the idea for her deck is that she plays a bunch of 5-cost dragons, like Parrot Dragon and Cursive Dragon, and then fuses them with like level 2 and level 3 Thunders. So for 3 stars, she can just summon a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And then she has a bunch of equips in her deck. So for 2 stars and 5 cards, you can make it. And since the field's in her favor, like, you just make gigantic beat sticks. You can make a 40, like, her AI can make a 4800. Rude. Shadow of Eyes is rude. We'll have to get rid of that. Hopefully I draw a Curse Breaker. That would be ideal here. I'll just make my card bigger. Make it virtually impossible for her to ever kill it. I'm gonna probably lose one of those cocoons and take a whole bunch of damage from it because of the Shadow of Eyes. We're just gonna do this. Worst case, I take a whole bunch of damage here, but I can defend with my cocoon, so it'll save me damage, and overall it's gonna save me damage. Oh. She played poorly. That's a 3,800. Rude. Exceedingly rude. Oh well. So her deck does include things like Electric Lizard that make Thunders even stronger, because it has a good effect even if you don't fuse it. But she's not meant to be that terrifying, especially on this side, since you can go fight her so early. Aw. It's a choice. I have lethal here, by the way, and I just chose to not do it. Well, I guess I get a Larva Moth. Ow! Rude, sir. Very rude. That hurts. So I have lethal here a couple ways. I'm just gonna make the AI kill itself. The AI should consider that 2600 to be stronger than, oh. Well, okay. Okay. So instead of committing seppuku on my perfectly ultimate Great Maw, he instead just suicide glitches straight into my creature. Nice. Okay. Down goes Ishtar. This is going to be a very fast run, by the way. Which will be good, considering our last run with that ritual challenge was pretty brutal in terms of length. It wasn't terribly difficult, but it was exceedingly long. I should probably ditch the Wretched Ghost of the Attic and not the Karibo. We'll bring the cocoon a little bit closer to me so that I can still summon a petite moth on it at some point. Need to draw a plant. We finally got into the part where we actually only draw equips. You see. I should probably discard 2 cards, but... Oh, that's a trap. It's a spell or a trap, but it's very likely to be a trap. Come on, plants. There's like 9 of you in this deck. Draw 1. Let's go. Those are not plants. It's going to be quite the pop-off turn if we can draw a plant. Probably going to draw a Fiend and we're going to be sad. Okay, should have started dumping cards a little bit quicker. Oh, a Suijin. They both have the same effect. Now, I'm pretty certain this version doesn't have Mirror Force, so we're not going to play around that. 0 damage, which is fine. Oh, goody. Oh, that's actually really convenient for me. Hopefully this card right here is not a green Kappa. Because if it is, I'm going to be kind of sad. Oh, hey, we got the Sword Stalker. That right there is one of the biggest problems with Sword Stalker. Your opponent plays a Dark Piercing Light, and now you have a useless card. Oh, a Garma Sword. I think Garma Sword's spellcasters, right? Why do we hate on spellcasters? Yeah. Oh, look, it's a shadow spell. I never would have guessed that card that he moved back like a trap was a trap. Yeah, when the AI tells you what a card is, just Just listen. It's so weird being able to attack with my... Oh. Well, Labyrinth Ruler, you can choose to do this that way. If you want. Oh, guess he chose death. Oh, I didn't go over his leader powers. It's a warrior. Extended support range. Increased strength for same type friendlies. Decrease enemy strength of spellcasters and dragons. Yeah, that's it. And the increased strength for same type friendlies had to be added by the mod. So, I hate to say it, but yeah, warriors were real bad in the base game. They're still bad. So they're still real bad. They're just slightly better than they used to be. We took out 4 people today. I think that's gonna be good enough for the day. So, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.